and this is your host, Spider Slayer. Today we are doing our latest haul, the first haul of the year for me. Huntress number 4, Batman, Detective Comics, Action Comics, number 5. This one here is Hack and Slash.
Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, and guys, you are here for the 100th comic book haul. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do comic book haul week number 200. That's right, guys. 200 weeks of going through the comic book store. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, yes, you are back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do the 300th comic book haul. That's right, guys. This has been 6 years in the making. Happy new comic book day, guys. I'm about to go into the comic book store and pick up my comic books, and I'm about to do my 400th Spider Slayers comic book haul. Thank you so much to the fans, and thank you to my comic book shop, Comic Central. Back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you, for the 500th time, Spider Slayers comic book haul. Fans, this is episode 500, and this is the weekly video series where each and every week I share with you guys what I picked up at the comic book store.
Webheads, welcome to the 600th episode of Spider Slayer's comic book haul. That's right, 600 times I've walked into that store, Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford. So if you guys are ever in the Central Florida area, stop by, tell them Mike Spider Slayer sent you. You won't be disappointed with the high selection and great customer service. But guys, oh my god, I can't believe I've been doing this for like 12 years, doing comic book hauls. The very first video series that was ever on my YouTube channel, going back to the original Comic Book Corner. Absolutely insane. I just want to take a minute and thank all of you guys that take the time to watch this series, watch this channel, subscribed over the years. It's been great, and hopefully you enjoyed those little clips as well as I've gone through the different every 100 episodes of the comic book haul. So yes, guys, and oh yeah, I gotta thank my family, especially my wife, for supporting me in this crazy hobby that I have. So let's get started with this 600th haul. And guys, the mysterious black bag is back just in time for the most important haul of them all. So here we go. All right. What do you guys think of that thumbnail, huh? What do you think? What do you think? You actually fell for it? There's no way I've gotten a giant size X-Men issue 1. I wound up getting giant size X-Men issue 1, yes. But of course, the reprinted copy. I don't know how many of you guys actually took and analyzed the thumbnail to be like, there's no way that Mike Spider Slayer got that. But I had to get this, man. It's just classic, iconic. There's no way I'll ever be able to afford a regular giant size X-Men. So I picked that bad boy up. And then I wound up getting this oversized Devil's Cut issue 1 here. I guess this is a new publishing company or whatnot. It's an anthology story, and really nice looking cover here. It does have some R-rated material in here, so I have to make sure I show you stuff that's going to be okay for you. Again, there's some really serious stuff that goes on in this book. There's a few pages in here where the artwork was absolutely gorgeous, man. But overall, this is an anthology book, so if you guys want to check this one out, go ahead and check this one out today. The price on that, though, is $10, and yes, it is one of those magazine comic book covers, so I don't know if that turns you off. And also, before we continue, I wound up getting the Predator vs. Wolverine short box. That is sick right there, man. I was like, oh, that's out. I got to buy that right now. So, yeah, there's that. Then I wound up getting X Factor issue 2. I hardly have any of the first 10 issues of X Factor. I have issue 1, I have issue 5, and issue 6. And I don't have any of the others. So they had issue 2. And I was like, okay, I'm picking up issue 2. And I saw that they had some of the others. So hopefully I'll be able to grab those next week. So that's really cool as well, as I'm trying to fill holes in for that entire run. Then we got the DC Connect stuff. So if you guys are interested in finding out what's going on with DC Comics, we got that. And then, of course, we got the amazing Spider-Man Gang War coming out. And this is in the Marvel free previews. That cover art is absolutely horrible. I don't even know how you can actually approve that. But that's pretty nice cover art right there with White Widow. So I'm looking forward to that stuff. So if I didn't get the actual giant size X-Men book, what graded comic did I get? Well, I wound up getting House of X. This is issue 5. And this is limited to only 2,500 copies. This book glows in the dark. It's a J. Scott Campbell cover, which makes it even better as he's one of my favorite cover artists. And this is 1,191 of those 2,500 copies. And the grade of this is a 9.4. It's got a cool little fancy label on there as well. And I was like, you know what? I gotta buy this to celebrate the 600th comic book haul. And yeah, like I said, it's glow in the dark. And the cool thing about this is the certificate of authenticity is on the back of this cover. So that makes it even extra special. So that's a pretty cool slab to have. I think I didn't even pay $50 for that book. So that's pretty awesome right there. All right, so let's get into the new books that came out this week. I don't think there's a ton of new books, but there are some good ones. So the first thing we got is Doomsday Special. This is issue 1. Cool cover with Doomsday singing there, right there on the throne. Here we got Martian Manhunter in there, teaming up with Supergirl, because I think they're the ones that are going to have to go against Doomsday. That's pretty good artwork, man, so I'm looking forward to that. That will be discussed on Worthy Ones. And if you're wondering about this hurricane situation, I did go to the comic book store late. They opened later, and I'm just getting my books now. It's like 2:25. It's still raining here. The sun comes in and out, but overall, I've been safe. We've had a lot of squally weather. I find myself very fortunate. My thoughts and prayers for the people in northern Florida. But luckily, no damage, no loss of power, stuff like that. All right, continuing on. We have The Incredible Hulk. This is issue 3. Really good series so far. Love the horrific artwork that it provides for the readers. It looks great. There's lots of action. I love the side character in this book as well. I think she's really good, and like she wants to be a Hulk and stuff. So I think that's an overall solid read right now. Then we have World Tree. This is issue 5. We got a huge revelation at the end of issue 4, and I can't wait to see the direction that this book goes in now. Oh wow, it's like black and white at this point. I wonder if that's like a flashback. Yeah. So now it goes into 2024. So yeah, very interesting. I better watch what I'm showing here because this stuff has nudity in it. And I just showed one of those parts. But yeah, that's a pretty good book, man. So you're not going to be disappointed when you read this one. All right, next. I decided to go through with it. You know, there's going to be a gang war in DC. Why not have a gang war? There's a gang war in Marvel. So we got Batman, Catwoman, the Gotham War, the Battle Lines. This is issue 1. It's good to see Batman back in his own title once again, instead of all that Night Terror stuff. So I think people will be excited for this. You got Damian in there. There's Selena in there. Got a lot of advertisements in there. So yeah, I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that this book will be good. All right. And real quick, guys, I got to give a quick shout out to all the Facebook group members out there. They are called the Webheads. We have a huge community there, almost at 2,000 members strong. So if you guys love to talk comics and show off your comic books and your slabs and have good discussion on there, join Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. It's a Facebook group. Just search for it. You'll find it. Abide by the rules. Answer the questions. And once you do, I will approve you and you'll be part of a wonderful community, like I said. And I always do Facebook shout outs. And you never know when you can be shouted out on the next haul. All right, my mind's all over the place today, man. I'm just really excited to finally get my books and do this 600 video. All right, continuing on here, we have Cult of Carnage. This is issue 4. The series has been pretty good. Oh, wow, look at all this art. This is going back to, like, previous pages there, right? So that's awesome. This story is based around Liz Allen, and she's becoming the newest symbiote, and her name is Misery. I think this book has done really well with the flashbacks and the whole Harry Osborn situation as well. All right, next, we have a book that I've been preaching since it's been coming out when it comes to this story. This is Wolverine, and this is part 3, Weapons of Vengeance. Really good, sick cover. This is on my top 10 comic book covers of the week, and this is a story of Ghost Rider and Wolverine teaming up, doing this investigation. And it's been really interesting story. I love the mystery. I love the horrific feel to it. I mean, it's just great. And seeing these characters interact, it's been phenomenal. So once this is over, I'm going to be picking up Wolverine and Ghost Rider on a regular basis. I should say that I've been reading Ghost Rider since the start, Wolverine not so much. Now we get to continuation of Ultimate Invasion from Jonathan Hickman. This is issue 3 of the series. I thought the first 2 issues were pretty interesting, as we've had all these like different Thors from different times come in. God, I can't remember. And now they're coming back to like to Dr. Doom's world, and you've seen all the different versions of the characters again. It's an interesting story. It just seems like it takes a while for it to come out, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. All right. And then we wound up getting Sean Murphy's Plot Holes. This is issue 1. So I'm definitely looking forward to this book right here. Any Sean Murphy story is always going to be on my radar. Here's how it kicks off with a gigantic UFO there. That's interesting, but I love his artwork, man. And we got this tiger that kind of is like a white tiger, kind of looks like Battle Beast right there. And he's got this big ass sword. I'm looking forward to this. This will definitely be discussed on Worthy Ones for sure. And then with that, I had to get the variant cover here, this homage cover to Thor. I thought that was absolutely sick. So good looking right there. All right, and then here's the book where I wasn't so excited, but I did get the homage cover to it because I thought that one looked nice. We got Ms. Marvel back, and this is issue 1. This is the New Mutant, and this is going to be her story with her now being an X-Men. Nice, bright, vibrant colors here for the artwork, and I don't know. We'll see. It's going to keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's a solid read, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect here. So this will also be discussed on Worthy Ones. Then we wound up getting Marvel Age 1000. Now, this is obviously an anthology story, lots and lots of stories in here done by Jason Aaron, Lauren Allred, Michael Allred, Kara Andrews, a lot. Okay, that's all of them on the back, so we got that. But great looking cover here. I'll probably wind up reading this one, but I'll read it, towards the end for leisure. I probably won't be, able to read the whole thing in time to give a solid review, maybe on my video series after the poll. But pretty artwork in this story. So yeah, we'll see. All right. Then we have The Hunger in the Dusk. This is G. Willow Wilson. And first issue was really good about these two coming together, going on this quest with each other. And they got overrun by like these goblins. It was really solid, man. I was impressed by it. One of the few, I think this is done by IDW stories that I'm currently reading that definitely has some solid potential here. So, yep, check that out if you haven't. Hopefully issue 1 is still on the rack for you. Then we have Death of Venomverse. This is issue 3. So, nice looking cover here. You know, Death of Venomverse is just like Edge of Venomverse or all the other verses out there. But it is fun. It's like a summer action popcorn flick. You got all these different versions of Venom. We had the Sinister Six. They were like Venoms. Here you got a Rhino that's a Venom. It's good. And it's seeing all these guys trying to stop Carnage as he's absorbing all their powers and trying to become invincible, right? Hey, what can you expect? It's just, like I said, a plot we've seen 1,000 times, but it's still entertaining. And then we have Blade issue 2. Solid read, first issue. Seems like second issue took forever to come out. Blade was tricked on saving this girl. She wound up being this evil person, and now he has to go out and try to stop her. Here's some of the artwork inside. Pretty solid first issue, like I said. And we'll see what second issue has to offer here. A lot of people standing around naked. I mean, what's happening here, man? Blade getting action? Okay, he's getting more action than we're getting, like, seeing action happen. That's it, guys. There's the haul. There's the 600th haul. It's in the books. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for all your support over the years. And hopefully you'll continue watching the channel. And as always, guys, I'll leave you more content right here. In fact, that's my top 10 most anticipated for next week. And as always, keep buying, keep collecting, but more importantly, always read your comics. Guys, have a great new comic book day.